we tryna make a way. Shout out, but I'm a PM. She got his bed in the traffic. Shout out. Hey, let's drop this music right down right now because I've been joined now by Mr. Solomon Baka Reeves. He's here to bring you the program, The Nighttime Spin, here on this radio, The Nighttime Spin here on this radio. Good evening, Solomon.
Good evening, Gerald. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good evening, and good evening to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia and that Forgetting
Okay.
We Nation, and also Magibi County, Rivers County, of course, Mosorado County. And it's a pleasure to be with you tonight so that we can discuss matters of importance regarding Mama Liberia.
Okay, thank you so very much. I'll send the link to Tunis. I don't know what is happening. I'll try to get him.
Probably Tony will come.
Call Leo leader.
The weatherman.
we are anticipating the weatherman. Yeah.
Did you send a link to Aliu?
No. I did not. You do it from your side there.
Let me try to do that.
Okay, so folks, the Nighttime Spain here on your radio with me, Gerard Morris. I am your morning night host, co-host here. Our guys from the US has started joining in right now. We have Mr. Solomon Baka Reeves. He's here already. We still wait Mr. Suleiman Hashim Tunis and the man Aliyu Masale to join us so we can kickstart this program, The Nighttime Spain. Lots of happenings in North Liberia we are about to talk about. As you all know, the Supreme Court, the full bench of the Supreme Court, headed by Chief Justice Yamin Koko Gbese, has invited Prophet Key. Prophet Key, he was invited by the Supreme Court bench to appear before them. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, knowing fully well that Wednesday is a holiday, I'm sure Prophet Key. Okay, these are happenings in Mama Liberia. As you all know, the demolition exercise across Liberia is taking place with several individuals losing their homes of more than 30 years. Some of them stayed more than 30 years in their homes and they have lost it right now. And lots of things to talk here tonight on the program, The Nighttime Spain. Have you sent the link to Aliu?
Yes, I did.
He will come on. Aliu haven't been here for quite a while now. I don't know what is happening.
Well, sometimes he can come on, sometimes he just listen, depending if he's at work. Yes, then sometimes he just listens in.
Okay.
But I sent a link to him.
Okay.
Yep. So how was the invite of the talk show Key?
The Prophet Key invitation. I think like tomorrow, Tuesday, he'll be appearing before the full bench of the Supreme Court.
Oh, that's the evening invite, huh?
Yes, of course.
That's a dinner or what? But what was the purpose of the invite? Anything going on that we don't know?
I think according to the full bench of the Supreme Court, they are saying that due to constant attacks by Prophet Key on the Supreme Court, that's the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, Yamin Koko Gbese, constant attacks. I don't know. I want us to discuss that tonight. I don't know how you see it.
Well, we can discuss. Probably we can just branch it through.
Okay, just
but it can be a general thing because sometimes people with power, they try to use that power to exercise it against uh, some other stuff
Mhm.
that not relevant. When somebody doing something to somebody else, then that's okay. But when the ball falls in your court,
Okay.
then it becomes something that, wow, this is bad and things like that. We can look at some other stuff.
Okay. Because I remember vividly when Prophet Key attacked the former culture ambassador Judy Andy Tappet with lots of insults and was taken at that same at the lower court for adjudication. And the Browns were all saying that it's a freedom of speech, and Prophet Key shouldn't be taken to court because he expressed his opinion. That's a freedom of speech. We get the Adulai Kamara Act protecting free speech in Liberia, but once it comes to another person of power, and then I think is an insult to the person of power. That is why Prophet Q was invited by the full bench of the Supreme Court to answer to why he always attacking the Chief Justice and the mother of the Chief Justice. So Prophet Key will appear. It's an afternoon invite, and I'm not saying he will go to jail, but I think once your suspect appeared before any of the lower court by 2 o'clock, just know that you will spend your night behind bars.
Well, even though they are the supreme, uh, the higher court in the country, but you cannot abuse your power. If there is no, it is not in the constitution by insulting or cursing at somebody, which they also said. I remember very well when he went to court that this guy, uh, they let him off the hook when Liberians felt that his way of uh, denigrating a female. That was very, very bad. And the same court, they, they didn't find anything that is the transgression of the law. So why is it that now it is transgression of the law? Because people are calling to government procedure. Um, you can say whatever you want about anybody in authority, uh, and I mean, there's no, unless you threaten to kill that person, that is one thing that is not covered by freedom of speech or expression, or if you create public panic, that, oh, there's a bomb planted here, and then you just do all kinds of things. That is not protected by public speak. But if the Supreme Court is corrupt, if the executive is or the judiciary is corrupt, the executive is corrupt, and the legislative is corrupt, it is our responsibility. We put them there. It's our responsibility to talk about the ill in those institutions. We do that to those other branches. So the Supreme Court is not any supreme when it comes to being above the law. They themselves, they are to abide by the law. So I don't see that we have laws in the country where even if the law of sodomy, like man sleeping with man, woman sleeping with woman, all those stuff, they are law on the books there, that anybody who commits a such, that person is it is guaranteed for that person to go to jail for up to 1 year, and also for that person to pay a fine. And in that process, if something else happened, for example, there is a bodily injury and things like that, then of course assault comes in. If somebody died in a process, of course, homicide come in, and all of those, the compound the the uh, the intention of the person who is committing the the crime that is a sodomy of crime, man sleeping with man, woman sleeping with woman, and all of that. The only thing that is not enshrined in that law is about human beings sleeping with animals. Of course, if there are other developed countries, they will say that is animal abuse. And of course, any animal abuse is against the law here. You cannot abuse animal. So, like bestiality and things that are all uh, of ophelia. Those are crimes in Liberia. We don't talk about that. Uh, when we see somebody doing it, even a person can be on a top bench in a country, and that person living in as a criminal among us, we don't say anything. So whatever we that is in the law, once it is not to the person, a personal attack on somebody that is considered to be part of the higher decision making body in the country, we have no problem. But again, that too is Liberia. Let them try it. If that is under the law. So who they sue him to?
uh, he was not sued. He was only contacted to go clear his side. Yeah, the Liberian say clear his side, go clear his side. Why you always causing the chief justice man? Yeah. So he was invited to go show why the Supreme Court should not hold him in contempt for constant attacks on the Chief Justice and member of the full bench of the Supreme Court and also the mother of the Chief Justice. That's why he was invited.
How many times when Key insult somebody's mom and things like that, they are the Supreme Court. Have they ever called him to meeting to say, "Look, you're causing somebody's mom, or
No.
you're causing somebody's power"? He said, "Because I have the power that the Liberian people gave me, and I want to abuse this power." And that's the point. We all know that this man, his mouth, uh, traditionally, it is not correct for you to just go out there and be using those kind of words that we are using, even though looking at some of those things in our culture, you cannot say to describe the anatomy of anybody, especially female. For him to go and be describing uh, the reproductive part of the female and things that we know traditionally, that is not correct. But legally and things like that, there's no legal ground that when somebody curses somebody mom, the person committed a crime. Unless there is a law that talks about, oh, well, that is the insulting somebody is sin. Um, uh, Verbal abuse is a sin. When I say sin, I mean it's a crime. So then we all get to know what which part of the Constitution, or which part of the law crafted from the Constitution regarding those behaviors. We know physically hitting somebody is assault, um, and we all know that. But causing somebody ma or somebody pa, I don't know what kind of crime it is in Liberia. So then the Supreme Court will explain to us whether that is a crime in Liberia. Uh, and which part of the Constitution, because they cannot invent any law that is not a law. What they need to do is what is written as a guideline for Liberians, for them to explain it, but not because I see the Supreme Court get sharp nose, and I have short nose, and I say, look at his long nose, or look at cucumber nose, or look at this. Uh, Whether those are not protected in the freedom of expression as in the Constitution, or the freedom of speech as in the Constitution, then they will explain to the Liberian people, but not because Solomon Reed has higher power. So if somebody curses Solomon Reed's mom, or Solomon Reed will take sue the person. Again, if it is in the law, then yes, Solomon Reed has the right. to bring that, because Solomon Reed's right is for nobody not to curse his mom or his dad or his wife. So those are some of the things I think. Inviting him is a waste of Liberian people's money, and things like that. Even when I say waste of Liberian people's money, we paying them, but not for those kind of crimes. They are serious crimes that they don't talk anything. When this cultural ambassador lady, Sister Andy, uh, was I mean, the guy cursed him up. I mean, cursed her up and all those stuff. They went to court, and then they brought all of these laws that protected Key, and Key walk out. So
Yeah,
they get making big disgrace. I don't want to use the word making big fool all of themselves, but they're making big disgrace of themselves because there is no ground. If that is the reason they're calling him, there is no ground for Supreme Court to subpoena somebody, to bring somebody to the office at 3 o'clock, and you know very well that government offices closes at 4, and they can start wrapping up at 3, and you bring in somebody in 3, and why you bringing the person in at 3 o'clock what is it? What is that? In as much as I don't like Pastor, let me say Pastor Key. As long I don't like Key's way of cursing at people and doing all those stuff. Um, I'm not his fan. I hardly watched his talk show one time. I said, "Well, this guy, let me see." He was saying something that was making sense, and then I kept listening. Then, boom, the guy started cursing. I said, "No, this is profanity, and I'm not going to allow that to go through uh, my ears and things like that." But that is we don't cause we don't cause. I don't think that is a abuse of somebody's right. So let's say they can, and they don't write law. They can write anything over there. They only interpret what is written. So again, that is Liberia. When people say that one of the chief justices was a drunkard, and that was said by one of the other people in higher authority, and they said all kinds of things. And at the end of the day, he started adjusting to whatever the people were saying. And today, you cannot rely on them that they can really make justice to be served to ordinary Liberian people.
no.
But again, Liberia is mimicking uh, the freedom of expression, the government structure of the United States. So let them try that, and maybe we will learn in the Constitution, uh, whatever this man has violated, and then we also will say yes, good, thank you, honorable, the higher court in the country. Thank you very much for bringing this thing out. But other than that, that too is Liberia.
Yeah. So the prophet will appear tomorrow before the full bench. And also before coming on air, there was this press release by the
You might check the background to see if any of those guys.
no, I
Okay.
haven't seen any of them yet. As soon as I've given okay, as soon as I see Tunis or Aliu, I will put it through. Yes,
Okay.
I'll be checking the background. Yeah. So late this evening, the Congress for Democratic Change at the CDC expelled 3 of its members. Yeah, the councillor Kano Bagbala was expelled by the executive committee of the CDC. Also, another person expelled is Samson Kujuwia, a representative candidate. He's not a candidate, but he's a representative. He was expelled, and also the senator. Yes,
Which
Audrey,
senator?
uh, Zoe Manuel Pena also. got expelled by the Congress for Democratic Change.
On what grounds? Because I don't know their laws, but is it because Babala was afforded membership on one of those? I mean, either president of the board of one of those higher institutions.
Okay, no, no. They said, okay, I'll just read their press release here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see if I can adjust to see if I can find this press release. Okay, okay. I'm coming. It will take some seconds,
Okay.
to get this press release done. Okay, yes, I think I okay. It says CDC expels three uh, of its members, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are Senator Zoe Emmanuel Pennant, Councilor Kanyo Bagbala, and Representative Samson Wia of Sino County District 2. Their expulsion are due to action deemed disloyal and in violation of sections 38, 39, 41A, 42, 44, 45, 46, and section 47 of the party's constitution. Section 47 states memberships in CDC may cease by written or verbal withdrawal, constructive withdrawal by open declaration of transfer of loyalty to another political party, expulsion endorsed by the NEC, or death. It was just quite recently when Samson Kujuwia of Sino County pledged to support the administration of Joseph Yuma Boakai. Yeah, I think it was last Sunday. Then today he got expelled by the CDC. Uh, Another one is the press release goes to say the expulsion action is a direct response to nearly 18 months of conduct that the CDC considers damaging to the party's interest and in violation of its constitution and bylaws. These individuals have used public platforms to denigrate the CDC and have aligned themselves with the United Party government, which the CDC believes does not uphold the values of good governance. The CDC does not condone such actions and affirms that these individuals are no longer affiliated with the party. They have chosen their path, one of their reputational ruin and historical insignificance. It goes on to say the damage inflicted by their actions or their conduct is a stain upon their own legacies if there are any. These expulsions are lessons to anyone who will be deviant supporter that's supporting to be that's purporting to be members of the mighty CDC. By their defiant and anti-CDC conduct, these expelled individuals have absolutely ties with the CDC as they are delinquent in every definition of political party membership. The CDC cautions the public not to do business with these expelled individuals in the name of the CDC, as anyone engaging with these party deviants does so at their own risks and peril. CDC remains committed to its people-centered principles and will continue to move forward as we prepare to unseat the failed United Party government in 2029. Signed, Anthony Janga Eko, National Chairman, CDC. So you listen to the press release there, and it says that they are defiant and they are out. The likes of Kanyo Bagbara, Senator Zoe Manuel Peno, and Samson Kuju. All of these guys have been supporting the United Party government since the inception of this government. I want to know. I don't know if this it is a timely one or not.
Well, again, the Basel people say, anyway, let me keep the Basel out. But you see, what you are not a part of, you cannot really have that significant impact on it. Uh, for me, if those people they are expelled because of specific thing uh, that is against the tradition or the constitution of that I mean of the party, they can do that. Sometimes in a political party, if there is some sort of violation or whatever we deem as violation of the party rules and regulations, there are ways. Look, we hear so and so things. So this is the first warning, or this is so and so things. You have a consultation, a dialogue regarding some of those things, and you see why the person is doing what they're doing, and then of course. If that continue to go on, two things you can either suspend the person instead of expelling the person, and then if such thing continues, then of course, according to whatever rules are on the books for the party, then you take those ground. Look, working in a government, not everything because you are opposition, you will oppose everything that the person is doing, because the government that that person is running, that is Liberia, for the benefit of Liberia. So if I was to be in the opposition, and I know that the president has an agenda, and that agenda is going to support the people of we nation, yes, I am an opposition, but because of the benefit of the country, including my direct district, I will support the government and some of those stuff, because my reason of being there as representative is to make sure that my people's needs are met. So I can't just be opposition and then oppose everything that the person is doing, even if they're going to positively affect my people. If I'm in a party and the party is doing something that is not in the interest of the country, and as somebody, yes, I'm there for that party, but I'm there for the betterment of Liberia. So if the person is doing something that is not correct, I will flag it. For example, if there are rampant corruption that is causing harm to my people, I will speak out about it. And of course, I'm part of that party. But if it is wrong, it is wrong. I may not go on air to say that, but I will also vote against it, and what have you. So there are a lot of things that we take into consideration. For me, as somebody from the Unity Party, I know the strategies that we have, some of the strategies that we have, because I'm not, I'm not in there as an insider like before, to be in our various meetings and things like that. But when I was there, whatever we do for the betterment of the country, we stand for it. Uh, when the party people were saying, "Oh, Kumis, and Ellen should split the position. Ellen should go one term, and then after that, then Kumis can come in." And then when we look into that Kumi was not well known in the country and things that I would say, no, let Ellen go the second time, and then we can be training Kumi uh, to see. But then Kumi, uh, uh, of course, still he was not conforming to the image of the country. Some of the things that he was doing, he didn't have the connection, uh, and what have you. Even some of the stuff that he was advised to do was, look, all the higher institution or other those strategic institutions in the country, such as hospitals or schools, get involved in them, get some supplies, go do some repair at BWI, And I think many of you guys saw some of the things that were going on. Uh, 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 give a medical assistant to maybe a Buchanan hospital or to this other clinic and what have you. So that would make you closer, or get involved, get scholarship. Do this to some of the young people. Once you start doing that, they will start getting you, and the young people, they will promote you. Uh, of course, do something tangible. And then back, I think 2012, if I'm not mistaken, uh, Kumi started building some sort of high school of science somewhere on Dupo Road, just to make sure that uh, his presence was being felt of the Liberian people. Of course, when something is done just because of political gain, it doesn't really materialize. I don't know how effective that high school of science that was being built in the Dupo Road belt. I don't know how far that went, but we're doing all of those things so that he can gain some relevance for the Liberian people to get to like him and what have you. So, so those are some of the things that have been done. If you are in a political party and somebody is speaking against the party, if there is any reason why the person is openly speaking against the party, there can be a dialogue and what have you. Sometimes people speak against I mean, the party when there seem to be uh, uh, this alignment that other people they sideline the other person and what have you. There are a lot of things that even when President Weah was still president, and some of us that were supporting him, we sent people that could make a big change in the political party, that would make the political party not to be looked at as just party of the young people and what have you, but that would, for to mix it up with middle-aged people, old people, and other that and prestigious people. We try bringing them on board. They could not even penetrate the chief of protocol to go to have a dialogue with the president. Some other people that wanted to get closer to the president to give some information, to get some other stuff. They could not come near the president, by the president, the people that surrounding the president. So one other stuff, I don't know whether I should disclose. I mean, not call name, but before the person began, one of the highest leader in the country, they were all saying, "Oh yeah, this is our traditional, our grassroots party, and this man. Even if we are not in the party, we want to work along with this party, so that we will be able to make the native people, the indigenous people, so that they can have a greater grasp of leadership on the country, because these other people they've been in power for all of these years. They caused a lot of things to bring honor development in the country, and for it to be the way we are. We have some discussion with the people. They were very, very willing. They tried reaching out, but the hierarchy in the party uh, could not allow some of them. They look at it and say, "Oh, these people they are not member of CDC. So when you bring them in, you bring in your enemy in," and that was the end of gingerbread ball. So someone else said, "You know what? Okay, we're gonna side with Unity Party." In fact, some of the West, the Twan people, and Twan, for our language, the Twan. Most of the time, we refer to that as the native Lofian, or the uncivilized Lofian. Uh, so we say, "Oh, the Twan people," or Busi people, and all those stuff. There were some of the stereotyping things, and so, well, if they're doing it like that, then we'll go to the Twan people, or we'll go to the Booster People Party. We'll do this because they were left out. So I'm saying this to say that when you are in a political party, uh, what matters to you is that what the party is going to do to benefit the country, and those are some of the things. So if Barbara, I listen to him several times on Spoon radio, and I see the way he talks, and first when I listen to it, I say, well, something is going on. But then I say, maybe he is like Solomon Reese. When you see something that is not wrong, I mean that is wrong, you talk about it. And if the party doesn't want to do anything about it, then you take a stand. So those are some of the things. I remember when we were trying to talk about the exorbitant price at the Freeport, and the land dispute problem that was in the country, especially in the early 2000s and things like that. Uh, so those were concerned, and especially like from 2009 coming up, there was a big field, a land situation among the Nimayans and the Mandingos people, or the Mandingo, or the the non Mano or Gio, uh, or Dan or Gio people of the county. So that was a big problem, and of course in Maserado County, land problem. So some of those stuff people didn't want to talk about it, uh, and the people say, "Oh, that's old age stuff." And I said, "Well, for me, I don't really want any job from President Salif, but I will meet with President Salif, and if we meet with President Salif, I will tell President Salif what is on my mind." And I spoke to the president that the price, exorbitant price at the Freeport, was causing the government to lose money, because the government has given duty free to lawmakers, duty free to most of the top government officials. So if somebody bringing a container and they're charging 25,000 at the Freeport to free it, government is charging that, and the no Solomon reason Solomon Reed has duty free, and somebody say, "Oh yeah, Solomon Reed get duty free, go through him." And somebody say, "Okay," and I say, "Okay, give me 10,000 instead of paying the 25,000." That money is coming to me, and it is legal in a sense that uh, I'm clearing a container. I'm taking over the container as my container, even though looking at it technically, that means Solomon Reed is a crook. But that been going on. So when I brought that to the attention of the president, and also looking at Liberia, we don't have a place to salvage old cars, but they were charging a high price. Even if somebody bring old car, they will bring new car, they will not be able to free it. Some of the people in higher authority, they will find all kinds of means to seize the people car. So for that reason, people started bringing in old car and things like that. I remember I carry one other. Jimmy uh, is an American car. It has some protective stuff on it. When I carry it, said because of that, that was exorbitant of stuff, and the people made me to pay a lot of money, and I was frustrated, and I brought that to the president attention. "Hi, Mr. Tunis. I would soon end and I'll get that." I brought it to the president's attention, and the president, and I said, "Look, if you are going to Rack International, just look on your right hand side coming from Monrovia. We have an Ebano O card. You see Ebano India, and that is a rule for the international airport." When the president looked into that, uh, it makes sense to the president. I've talked about it, the Inja Tokwa case, about how the little girl died and how things nothing was being done. So other people say I shouldn't say that, but that was my interest. I said that to the president, and the president did something on it. So that's how I operate. You see, Tony, not because he's here. When we were in leadership, anytime we having event, yes, Tony is one of the diehard citizens, but he will come and side with us. Say, "Well, this is a country," and then he will support me. And everything that we do, he will do our video. He will be there and interact with everybody. Some people, they say, "Well, this is a country," and that's how we been doing things. So when I see something that is wrong from our party, I'll bring it up, and the party doesn't want to do anything about it, I will support the other party. So that's my take on this expulsion. If it is because he's not siding he's not loyalty to CDC, for that reason they're going to expel them instead of doing some suspension, and then maybe the next level would lead to that. I will not operate my party that way. We'll go step by step. Um, Suspension, then if expulsion is necessary, then expulsion. Because one political party, if you take this person away, he may be connected to other people, and no other people be connected to other people. Then you are losing some significant membership or sympathizers. Welcome, Mr. Weatherman.
Thank you, man. You take the whole show. You're doing your
Because
show.
you were not here. That's why.
He was
You,
not here.
I know, but you make the other guy weak easy. You're on social media. I mean, you gotta get him involved.
No, I actually did my own and I give it to him to see his
Okay,
side.
all right. I mean, ain't nothing, ain't no big deal. It's okay. I mean, just give you the
No,
weather.
you just live for our weather. Go ahead.
Yes, you
First
live
of
for the
all,
water.
You told it to
give
everything.
you-
I saw a lot of stuff
let me
over the
see.
weekend. Yes,
So how you guys doing?
we're doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing fine. How was your weekend?
Weekend was not a good weekend because we buried one of our sister here, and it was the
Yes.
coldest weekend we ever had in about 5 6 years. You know, coldest, the most ever in about 5 years. That you can't even take 1 minute outside. You get frozen in the cold. We went to bury.
No, Teenage when I get frozen, I walked from here and I went over there. I was cold though, but I walked from my house to the ferry. I, it was brutal. But go ahead.
What you trying to say? It was not cold.
No, it was cold. I'm telling you, it was very, very cold. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but how were you dressed?
I drove very well. I have
First
about
of all, from your house to over there, it's a 1 minute walk. I'm
you see.
serious. From your house to the both places, to the church and to the repast is 1 minute walk.
No, I'm talking about the ferry.
Even the ferry, I mean the ferry, that's you want to do that, but they was advising people to stay indoor. If you as a pastor man you want to go and kill yourself, you're going to go do that. But you know it was extremely cool.
Very cold. I'm telling you, I couldn't get a bus, and
Okay, well then why would you take that chance to walk from your house to the ferry?
I gotta go to work.
Why you can't take you all the money you're making, you can't see you
In
can
fact,
your life is at stake. They giving you warning to stay indoor,
I
and then
didn't
you're
get.
taking a chance to walk
Tony's, I'm telling
because
you,
of just $20 you
it
could
was
pay to get to work.
no, actually, I'm not used to that.
It doesn't matter, but your life at stake. That cold, nobody could take it. They advising everyone to stay indoor, and then you walking because what you trying to prove?
well, I'm a human being and I can adapt.
Nah, you can't adapt. That cool, nobody can adapt to that cool.
I
You
didn't
just take
know.
the chance because you are a pastor man. You like to always
Tony,
do
31.
things your own way. The
My,
coldest day, you know that day was below negative.
And so,
I'm telling you,
what's
it
the
was
weather?
it was brutal.
What's the weather?
I
Uh,
would take that chance. We went to bury that day. Can you imagine one of the first time we ever buried in about 5 minutes?
Wow,
And many people stay in their cars. They couldn't even get out of the car. That's how cold and windy. It's not just cold, but it was windy.
windy,
Okay. My hand got so frozen, I couldn't feel that I got hands.
and the ferry, the water was frozen.
Okay. Can you look at that? And you walking in that cold. And you're really brave. That you know, try be careful with your health. When your
Yeah,
health comes, you gotta be careful. It don't prove anything to people. Believe me. Even if you can do it, but being advisable, they say don't do this. It's too hard. Stay indoor. That's a
well,
reason they're saying that. And you walk into living the very felt the cold. Look how you tell me say it was cool until the lake
w-
or the river. The river was how you call it was icy.
mhm.
Okay, then you going through it. But
The
I'm
area,
trying. I will advise you not to do that next time, please.
okay, I think I fast. It was
twenty
cold though.
dollars. They will even if it's $20, even if it's $50, pay it for your health because your health comes first.
That never occurred to me. Taking cab, it never occurred to me.
Oh, okay. I mean, we love you. That's why I will tell you that. If you don't love yourself,
No,
like
no. But
okay,
that was
if
brutal.
you don't love yourself, we got nothing to do with that. But we will express our love for you. You know very well that it was. That's one of the coldest days in America, especially in around the East Coast. They
Well, it
advise
was.
people to stay indoors. Don't
And,
come out. You know how many people die in the school a weekend? About
man.
8 people die.
Hmm.
Okay, it's on the news. 8 people died from this school that came this weekend.
And I have a habit where I get off the train from there to my job is about 15 minutes. So I always walk in it, and I did that additional walking
First of all, some people even call in. They didn't go to work.
Of course, yes, that was a situation. Some people
Okay.
didn't go in.
They didn't go to work.
I have to go reduce my possible
My
brother.
brother, we share the same name, even though they call it differently, but we share the same name. I don't take that kind of chance next time, please.
I have the experience. It will not happen
If,
again.
believe me, if you're going to die that day, I will come to your funeral and say that you acted very, very, I won't say the S word, but I will say you kill yourself. You
Well,
come from
they say I very Solomonic.
the white people that they born here, white because their color can sustain the cold. They just said they asking them. One thing with this country, the only time you see the street is empty when it's cold. Okay, look, even that day when you're walking, did you see more than 2 people walking?
No.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, you were the only one walking to that ferry that day.
When I got to Bay and Victory, that's when I saw one other gentleman, and the boss would not come and say, "No, I can't stand here. I got to walk." So we continue on because you can't stand, you will freeze.
You know, Gerald, the cool we're talking about, the freezer you got in Liberia, it was colder than 8.
Yeah,
The
sure.
freezer, I say ask back, so I say the freezer.
Wow.
Yes, the cool I'm talking about. I'm telling you, I said the freezer point is about 32. We were 10 below,
Hmm.
negative 10. That's at the cool. And the wind that was blowing under the air was more severe.
Oh, man, it was terrible.
Okay, but anyway.
I never mentioned that before. My face, I could feel the numbness on my face. Then
Okay.
I have some kind of lotion. I rub it on my face. It looked like Vaseline type. My man. Anyway,
First of all, your hand that you are rubbing on your face could have froze. It could have freeze to the point that you won't even know. Because the hand, look, I put my hand in my pocket at the graveyard. The stage,
Wow.
my hand in my because I didn't put glove on. I left my glove in the house. But my hand, look, my hand in my coat pocket. Still, I was uncomfortable. I have to run in my car.
I have glove, and then the glove was it was cold.
Man, I beg you, man. This kind of cool. Don't take that chance next
No,
time.
I will not do that again, Chief.
I don't care. You put that cool on. You go. You reach and say you can't do the homework. We cannot. The homework. But anyway, let me give you the weather report for Liberia. You guys are in good standing. You know the weather. You have nothing like cool around your area. Don't even try. Right now, as we stand, the heat is in Liberia. Right now, the heat is too much. Tonight, the heat is giving people problem. The heat that in there is not so not shiny. It's cloudy looking, but the heat percentage is 90.
Wow.
Yes, just the heat, the humidity.
Humidity.
Is 90 degrees. The temperature is 79, but the heat.
The humidity. Okay.
Yeah, the humidity is about 80 degrees. 90 degrees. Sorry, 90 degrees. All right. So right now you ask anyone. It's very, very humid in the house, and the fan is blowing hot air. The fans are blowing hot air in people's houses, in people's homes, in the room. All right. Outside say it's not comfortable outside. It's hot outside. Even outside, you come outside, you stay uncomfortable. You know, that's the kind of heat right now sitting in Monrovia. It's very hot right now. Even though it's nighttime, it's going to the morning. It passes the morning set now, we're in the morning. But it's very, very hot. The only thing that can cool you up right now is if you have a strong electricity with air conditioning blowing on you. That's it. Right now, that's the temperature. The wind is not blowing. The wind is 6 miles per hour. So no wind under the air.
It can blow the turtle away.
No, you can feel that. Okay. So if you behind houses, you can't even blow. You open your window for nothing. Nothing coming in. No air coming in. All right. So that's it right now. And rain not coming. No rain there. Forecast right now. No rain. Tomorrow, Tuesday, it's going to be humid, a little bit of heat coming down in the daytime will be 77. That's the humid. The heat will be that way. And there's a 30% of rain. But it's going to be cloudy, not too much sun you're going to get, but don't depend on it. It's still going to be hot. All right? It's still going to be hot. Your temperature tomorrow is in the 90. It's 85, but it will feel like 91. Then Wednesday and Tuesday, no big difference. Wednesday and Tuesday make no big difference. The same thing I'm telling you for Tuesday. I just told you Tuesday will be humidity will be 77 degrees and wind will be 9 miles per hour. And there's 30% of chances of rain. But don't depend on when they say 30%, sometimes it can just be cloudy. It can't even rain. And then the sun will come behind it. So the Wednesday and Tuesday forecast almost they like twin sisters or twin brothers. Okay, so you're good with this Tuesday and Wednesday weather, so you can remember it. Because many people in Liberia they are careless whether you tell them about the weather and that. They don't care. They feel they can do anything, they can dress anyway. But when you got to this is the time you drink a lot of water in the daytime. Even right now, people are tested. Because the humidity sitting in Monrovia right now, believe me, it make you thirsty, make you want to drink. So my advice to you, if you want to sleep a little bit comfortably, what you need to do is if you got a towel or a piece of cloth, wet it and lay on you. Probably that will do a little bit better for you. So it's not really like you're just going to sleep like that. Right now is money people say if they didn't get air conditioning in their home, believe me, they're feeling the heat. All right. They're feeling the heat. So that's your weather report coming to you from here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. On my way coming, I heard you guys were discussing about Prophet Key and what?
And then the expulsion of 3 members of the CDC.
But Prophet Key versus what? Versus the Supreme Court?
Yeah. Prophet
Okay.
Key versus the full Supreme Court bench. He was invited to provide, to state why he shouldn't be held in contempt for raising war. When I say war, I'm verbal war on the Chief Justice and his mother. And
Chief
all
Justice, Chief
Yeah.
Justice and his mother.
yeah,
Well, Chief Justice and mother better than the president of Liberia. What kind of country people we got in Liberia this time, my brother? All the years this man was cursing the president of Liberia, the highest position in the country. Is the Chief Justice higher than the president of Liberia? He and his mother. When this Prophet Key was throwing insult to the president, the most highest position in the country, and his wife, and his mother, the Chief Justice couldn't put stop to it or couldn't even summon him. It's because he turned to his doorstep now, so that's the time they know that Prophet Key cursing. Look, these people can make us feel so bad about ourselves. The law of Liberia can make us feel so bad that we are stupid. We don't know nothing. But it turns out they are even more stupid. Every day they show how stupid they are. I'm sorry to even use the word.
but there is no law on the book that when you call somebody you should go to jail in Liberia.
But let's even agree. There are certain things now on the book, but when you do it, we need to put stop to it.
No, of course.
Okay, certain things are not on the book, like cursing openly the president, his wife, his mother, openly on air. Let's agree. That's not freedom of speech. That's an insult. That's immorality. It's not good. The officials of government need to, especially just the Supreme Court, need to summon that person, no matter who that person is, and to warn him to stop doing such thing. If not, penalize him. Nobody will go against it. Nobody in this world will go against it. Let's agree it's not on the book. Okay, it's now today we go into summon Prophet Key. That contriness, that's the highest degree of contriness. That had no civilization in it, no intelligence in it. All right. Just few time ago, and some lady, what a lady named
Judy Andy.
Andy brought him to court. They gave him the right. They say it was freedom of speech. Can you believe it? Intelligent people like us, you insulting a woman. A woman took a step. You couldn't even warn the person, say, brother, even though this thing is not on the book, but it's not good as an intelligent country we are. So we advise you not to do it again. That could satisfy that woman. But they didn't even do that, though. The chief just said his mother higher than the entire country. Man, I beg you, man. This is the kind of thing that I don't even know how to discuss it. Because I'm so hurt. I will run the chief justice. I will run him. Okay? Liberia is become a place that nobody care. You only care when it's affecting you. Then you make yourself important because what? You're chief justice. Chief Justice. Can you believe this? My brother, in your home, when you have children, the rules on the book, even if they would do something that you forget or you didn't put in the book, and then you call their attention, my son, this is not good. Don't do it to your brother again, or don't do this to your sibling. It's not good. All right? Even though it's not a law in this house for us to do it, but please do not repeat it again. Yeah? Okay? It's bad. Okay. Then you are doing something. Where you say, oh, we didn't put it in the book. So the son, you're right to do anything just because you don't like that son. You like the other one. The one you like, you judge it in his favor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to the point that the one you like, there's something that on the book, then you step in. What are you trying to prove to the children? You know what? Today, many people are afraid or even don't want to be nice to their relative because they pick and choose they did when they were little among their siblings. And this is what the justice ministry trying to tell us. I beg you, man. I hold your phone, man. I even think that this is fair. Let's open the line. Let's hear from our people here. What would they say? You know, everything you do, it will come back to haunt you one day.
And Tony,
right? President, let me just lay on it. The president himself, the president, when he sat down, the same Supreme Court that inviting this kid today. It's not the same Supreme Court. The president went against their word when they said the people, they tell you they should not touch it. When he touched it, what did they do? They summoned the president. Did they ask the president to come and answer to why he didn't do what they asked him to do? The highest power lawmakers, that when they say something, it's staying. You know, that's the reason why they did last for everything to reach to. Why? That Prophet Key will come. Let's see the ending of it. But I don't see no intelligence in that stuff bringing him in. Why?
Yeah, what I was saying, even here, you can use those kind of words, even on TV or on radio. They will not allow it. The station will not. Even if somebody is cursing, the person that is controlling that, they will put a punch so that the kids and other people not hear whatever that person is saying. So we know that those kind of behavior of Key, it's not good. When he was doing it in wherever he was, when the people got to know that what he was doing was profanity, it was against the women, the mothers, and other people, he couldn't stay there to do the program. But in Liberia, we say this and that. But that's what I wanted to throw in. That is, it is wrong
It
morally.
is wrong.
You got a moral law and so forth. But yep,
Moreover, is wrong. It's not now. What the Chief Justice trying to prove to the Liberian people? We, the Liberian people, that they are really working. They're trying to step in now to post up to many, many, many things. Even Costa, they should have summoned Costa long ago. But they stepped all on that because what? George Weah, it was said to George Weah. George Weah ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. Whether he does good or he did good for us, he ain't nothing to them because he's not coming from within them. So he ain't nothing. Even the cursing they take now, the cutting, he ain't nothing. You know how many people stood up openly in the open and threw insult to the president, his wife, his mother, including Yeke Koluwa and all standing on top of car. One day, the Chief Justice didn't get up and do something about it. The Supreme Court didn't get up and do something about it. They were laughing, drinking on the drinking table, laughing. They cheered there. They so disrespectful. They even questioned the godmother. They picking it. They think they picking. His friend and giving it to him. That's how they sit down and discuss it. But now he come to his doorstep. He want to take a step or take a stand. Can you believe that? What kind of country we find ourselves in?
LIB.
I'm telling you. You think all our money we paying these people, is this how they will judge us? All our money, because they ain't getting money from nowhere else. Money not coming from heaven to say this is for your government. It's our tax. The tax they take from us, the money then we send to Liberia, the money then our people then doing business for us there, the money then you guys yourself doing business, the foreigner then coming, that the money they put together, they pay themselves. But they take that same money and throw in our faces and make us look stupid, that they are better than us because two persons cannot occupy the same space. All right? That's what they're doing to us. The people right now, you look all over Liberia, they're breaking people's homes. The Supreme Court can step in to even look whether these homes are broken is really something that they're supposed to do or not. People are going homeless. Schools are breaking down. Churches are being broken down. The Supreme Court can get involved. What kind of government are we in today? Now, the Jack Cross, he as an individual, he's showing the person. My people, y'all got, and the man said it, the man of God said it from where Nigeria, who didn't know Jowea, he didn't know Baka. They just put it in front of you. They said, man of God, we know you, sometimes you prophesy this and we want you to tell all the truth. He said it. He said, y'all put the old man there. Y'all bear the pain. And that's what we're bearing now. People standing up and I vote for you. I stood under the ring and I do the and look what he's doing to me. So you think that your sandpaper when you vote for him, he can't and that's it. When George Weah was there, even the old man, you go and see where his house is built. It's on the alley. George Weah made the bypass it. The alley is not something that it gotta be there because this is an alley. Then why? A certain thing you can play a game with. Okay, even though this is an alley, but the old man house is there now. So we still gotta make it alley. That he must be made alley. Alley didn't make itself. Alley never made itself. You can always bypass it. You make the alley somewhere else. It's not mandatory that when you put the alley here that you gotta stay there. No. What many people look think everything gotta be what it is. All right. Then when Parker standing in front of God, they made land, gonna making land again. I beg yo feel it. Now
We already feeling it. Now we feeling you already.
I'm not feeling nothing. You ain't feel nothing yet. You know how many more years we got to go? 4 good years to go. So that's nothing you have felt. Wait for another 2 years, then you will really confess. You ain't feel nothing yet, believe me. You got 4 good years to go. Permission control back to you.
Okay, folks, we before opening lines, we also touched on the expulsion of three members of the CDC. You want to throw light on it first before going to the lines?
The two, three members, if they need to be sent out, if they are not in our interest, I would always, because before you reach to expelling someone from a place, you have already do a lot of investigation. And party, look, there's one of my friend here. I brought him to CDC, and since he's from Lofa, since the government came in, everything he put in our chat room is something about this government. He and I always go against it. You say he's seditious, but not a single thing about our party. You put it into this our group. Since the government came in, it's everything that the government do every little thing. It's positive. Oh, I'm a Liberian. I'm a Liberian. Of course, we're all Liberian, but we choose to be a party. We choose a party to be in. All women are women, and most of them, 90% can be your mother. But you choose your mother that born you. You regard her first before any other mother. When they all sitting like this, you come, they say, go choose your mother. You go straight to your mom. That's for a reason. They didn't say the other people are not mothers. But that's the mother that took you 9 months, that been taking good care of you. So you pay homage to her first before any other mother. When no other mother is around, and if she's dead, your mother is dead, you can at least pay that same homage in the interest of your mom to another mother. All right. When you're in a party, you have to be very careful how you say things outside about your party. Don't undermine your party. Some people greedy. All right. They power greedy. Because you are in the opposition, you want to satisfy those who are in position today. You can't do that. Stick to what you are. All right. Even if they're doing the wrong thing, you can't be the one that come outside to say it. You're not being a partisan. You think to be a party member, you think a small thing, you think a play, they can kill you for that. People can die for it, especially Africa. You can go in the corner, people jump on you and do anything to you because you're undermining them. All right. So by expelling these people, I really don't what they call. I'm not in power to expel them. But those who took the position that they have to, the decision they took that they have to, it must be a strong reason. They have to reach to a point like to get rid of them. Because if it keep be with them, you might bust their secret out there. Whatever they're doing, they might take it out there, and that's not fair. Okay, I'm not against it. Anything CDC does, I'm 100% because I know those who. This is the reason why nothing goes wrong. Because when people they take stand and you put people in power and they take positive stand for the benefit of the party, then you dare say, "Oh, they're not supposed to do that." And if you are in that same position, you might take even a better stand than that. But because you're not in that position, so you have right to condemn it. You know where those people, you know how long it takes for them to expel these people? You think it's a joke to be a partisan? You think it's a joke? Yeah. This is why I say Liberia, believe me, we are just practicing democracy in Liberia now. Because in the whole life, like people like, oh, we grew up one party system. That door came and took off from that. But our whole life, so say one, so say all. Can you believe it? So say one, so say all. Can you hear that word good? That's a regime we're living under. So say one, so say all. Because there was no democracy. All right. Even though we didn't feel the pain, we were still going fine. Things were going fine, but it was the one-party system we're living under. Now the democracy is multi-party system. You got to be loyal to your party. he can't be here. People suspect. You know how many people they killed, they suspected, they said they wanted to stage a coup against the president. You know how many people died on Joe time? A lot of his friends died because of that. We're seeing there was a famous guy, popular famous guy during the PRC time. Everybody know him. Young, and beautiful, and looking, and handsome, and kind-hearted guy. We're seeing he got caught coming from, I think, Grand Bassa from Washington, Barra, how he came. He got caught. They killed him, put him on gunpoint, just because they suspected he was in the coup plot. So a party member, they keep warning you, stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing it. You keep doing it. Then they expel you. I'm going to consider, I will not say nothing. They people might be important in the eyes of certain other people. But if their importance is to undermine the party, let them go. They are not the one that make the party. We appreciated them when they were in the party. We appreciate their work. We appreciate everything they did. But if we find out that they're undermining the party, they let it get out of here, man. They will regret. The same people will regret. That's my take.
Okay.
Well, again, thank you for Mr. Tony. Just maybe 30 seconds.
Okay.
You know,
Perfect.
once you are a nationalistic, patriotic citizen, you will stand with the country. People hate me because of the stand that I take. Because as somebody who was in leadership for the Unity Party, you see what I've been saying about the party. And what I'm saying about the party is in the interest of the country. So if that person in the party and what the person is saying is in the interest of the country, that's why we look at patriotism, love for country and not love for political party. If the political party is not doing the right thing, then what is the point of being loyal to that political party? So we got to look at it both ways. Again, once you are a patriotic citizen, what matters to you is the well-being of the country and not just the well-being of the political party, especially when the political party is not doing what is in the interest of the country. That's the point I wanted to put there, because right now I have good friends. They don't speak to me. Probably when I go to Liberia, they could kill me too, because as always, I'm from mine as an insider, knowing President Boakai to an extent. I said those three things because I know him. I've been with him in the party. Somebody could kill me when I go to Liberia or whatsoever. But my thing is that I'm doing this for the love of country, not for political party. So I just wanted to throw that in.
You are 100% right. That's when you do not choose party. You go independent. Because you cannot be in the party, you going against the party.
No way.
Because you are a patriotic person, you this and that. You go independent. Nobody is, you are a human being, you're free, you're not slave to the party, to any party. But you have to be in the interest of the party. The party is the one that running the country. You want to be patriotic to the country, be independent. That's why they have the word independent. There are people right now in our house, they are independent. They belong to no party. They can say whatever they feel like in the interest of the country. But when you say you are a member of the party, that's where the demarcation comes. Then you put people in position. When you're doing things, they call you. They say, "My man, this is not how you're supposed to speak." Right now, even though you say now, you say you are Unity Party Zen. They don't consider you the way they talk. You talk against them. They don't. Okay. So now this is the time. Now you choose to either go to the party, or since you say you are in the interest of the country, go independent, so you can't get hurt. Because sometimes they don't like the way you talk against them. Like me, I sit down here, call myself seditious, which I am. I don't care. Even if CDC is going back, I will not be the one to voice it out there. Because the people out there will say the member of their menses, they will go and quote me. You don't do that. Like you're talking about your home, my wife, even though your wife or your husband can go out there and do all the different things, they can go to spend money on different women. You must not be the one that talking, they let people come and tell you. But the moment you say it to one of your friends say, I heard from the horse's mouth. This is how life is, my brother. Life is not what you always say. So you got to choose the position you put yourself in. Okay? I know you are a patriotic Liberian, and I can see your work. But go independent. In the country, even in the Congress, there are independent people there. They are not both for both parties. They are independent. Minnesota governor was one time independent governor. He was not for Democrat, neither Republican. That's why they made that extra party for independent party. You know, so that's my take. Go ahead, let's take some call.
Okay, let's now go to the lines and invite our callers to call us on 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104 to participate on the program tonight on Spain. We have our first caller on the line right now. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Good morning, brother.
Good morning. Your name, where you call us from?
Good morning, Tony and New Nation.
Good evening.
Eric Chinga and Tony, the program from Padre.
Let's hear you from Eric from Paris.
Concerning Kano, I'm normally listening to him, according to him, establish an organization that by the name of Century.
Yes, interesting.
Yeah, and that movement, it was not like, balancing NSA. It was not one of, it was in it, you want to pretend Democrat, you want to advocate was focusing on the government, even to win the crisis in the house.
Mm-hmm.
He was not speaking as lawyer. He was one-sided, and I'm happy that the party expressed.
Okay. Okay.
I can't remember.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you? Sorry to say, but we are the glass door. We are the one that you convene or can talk with someone, and then they will listen with us. But let's take for instance Akanyo, after himself.
Okay.
To wear the milk and honey flowing, and that's why he will say each other. But for us, I always tell people when they talk about CDC rally, when it will cost me to spend my own money to buy my t-shirt, I will buy it.
Okay, thank you so much for participating. Let's hear your name, where you call us from.
Hello?
Your name, where you call us from? Grand Bassa County, your name. Your name. Let's hear your email.
Yeah, I want to know because we're not part of particular part that we're working.
You haven't taken pay yet?
We are working on John City. For now, we are taking pay.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm starting to get busy for me. We're not part of the party, so we get you the call, get you the center, get you the all party, right?
Boy.
We are taking. So we are telling you that the political party did not take on the t-shirt to us.
But government, according to the United Party government, they have been paying. They have been paying.
I'm working in CDC government for 6 years.
You take pay too.
6 years, we only take you 1 more day.
So.
Then you live at the community,
okay. All right. That's what you did. Okay, let's talk to this other caller. Yeah, where you call us from?
Good morning. My name is James. They're calling from District 12.
Let's hear you, James.
Yeah, based on the topic of discussion, we know that reactionary. Because the man who sees that do not want to be through. That's the reason why in every CDC, they will also stay home, very good. That's the reason why the starting foot today in the German war will be the most powerful war whenever you speak to national issue. That's the issue of perfecting. When Zelensky insulted the foreign culture ambassadors, the national government or the Scandinavian University puppets said that it was a freedom of speech today. Today, what was the regime, Chief Justice, from a speaker, there was something today, so he feels that he wants to summon from a king to the court. That's the reason we'll stop bearing and say the law is a safe freedom of speech. So you will not be going to jail tomorrow. You're going to be going to some people that is freedom of speech. Everybody has the right to speak on the panel. And thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear you. Your name, where you call us from?
What's up?
Your name, where you call us from?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Your name, where you call us from?
Let me say what's up to Tony and the rest of the crew.
My young man, what's your name?
Kojo, wait for my name, man. You know my name.
Let's hear you, Kojo.
Yeah, my knees are very hard. Everybody know this name that are coming for.
Let's hear you, Kojo.
LP, man. That man is LP.
Okay.
Nobody forgot about you, LP. You're too cool here.
Kojo, that Ghana name? No, go ahead, LP.
But you see, people are slow long term. You know, let me think put to you. The people that come here, for us, we get no trouble in my brother. When you think that a cannot live in the CDC, you think they can enter the CDC. I mean, you get great people that live in the CDC. They just told Sherry Mills, so rest in peace. She left the CDC. He never battled the CDC. He is opening the COVID today because of glory. Because he want to be re-elected. So what do you expect from the people in my brother? They can go. One thing I'll tell you, they only show you the color to the people. They show you the color to some of us that tomorrow if we see the guy, we will not have respect for them. Because they not stand for integrity. So what is of being respect the people here? What is it what anything was oh yes today, as you respect you or the senator? I will not respect them because they never stand in time for the party. You saw Tomo Fana going today. You saw that you saw all of them in the party. We are saying president we are. So what the people will want for us, some also. Some will get them to do. They still when they begin the party, they will come on time. They will need us. They will need us. So nobody can break CDC easily, my brother. Then the people who can phone their own party. You must say don't come for the for a girl. You will just say I can't stand for the for job today. That's why you can see everywhere the president when you see he goes for defending the president. The same kind of what is spoken for the CDC. You were preaching the CDC message that today CDC that today you say the 2 year comment is better than the 6 year. Why she says that in Akimapero? Then all of the guys saying loyal. Now force loyal men over there. Even if I want for someone to be for me, that's what I can do. You will lose that case. That means bad law, I'm telling you. You want to spoken for all. Tell the CDC message that president where he let the far country. Moses Joseph Baga here more at work is still more OKFA. You're defending the CDC that to get the CDC back. I will bless you, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you, man. And people today, what's up to all of you, man? We still love you, brother. We pray God for you, man. One love.
Thank you so very much. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Brantoni, and other folks. The rest of the Liberian people that are listening to the program. I like the topic under the discussion. Princess Rani is my name. Like the way I told you the last time, my father is 130 years. Okay.
Let's hear you.
Thank you, Papa. You're just a political meet. He is looking for a place to hang. You know, like with the politician who from Lufa County said, hang your clothes where the sun is shining. And that Daniel then they are looking for. Daniel then they are pushing President Bakai on the bad base that tomorrow Bakai for they can hang their crew to the other side. But they are the liar. Let me be both to you. Daniel then came up with lie at the time. Just we did this, just we did that. Today they are condemning just we are. The 14-meter hospital just we are built. The 100-bedroom hospital just we are built. The fuel road just we are built. Today they are condemning just we are. This is the reason why the party has decided to spare them for the party. The last of Munapeno New Blood. She will store in the front place as a force. She told the two. The party spared it and later on she apologized. She came by. The last of District A representative, Akala Muse Gray, they spared it. Well, they apologized to the party. Like Sir Joseph, he will never come by. Like Thomas Farah will never come by because they are liars. There were people that the Unity Party were hunting them, but today they have come under the Unity Party arm and they will not be spared. They were criminal at the time they were with CDC, but today they are no longer criminal. Because Unity Party, they run their campaign with lies. And let me tell you this, Daniel Barbara is complete disaster. I like the step CDC take today. I will not talk about the other two couples. But Daniel Barbara is complete criminal.
No. Let's hear you. Let's hear you live and email you call us from. Oh, it's like this person is not ready yet. Call us on 0776. Let's take this oversea number. Let's see who's let's hear your name where you call us from.
Yeah, this is Joseph Colley calling from New York. Maurice and Solomon and to my brother Tunis. Look, it's just unfortunate. Those are the hypocrites we talk about. I guess Daniel Bagwala then thing is not just now. It might have been in the pipeline even during the election time. These were the hypocrites that were in the CDC that were doing things that other people did not know. It better he go. Because I've been listening to him. There are a whole lot of crazy things that he have been saying. And then besides that, saying he went to what they call the Centrix or whatever it is. When have you seen him criticize his government? On nothing. The yellow machine is fine. Any kind of way they put it, everything is good. What are the puppet is not speaking to George? We are, it's okay. You know, the how the puppet won't do it. You can be a leader, you know, you see things that is going wrong and say, yeah, things are fine. There is nothing that I see Barbara on our show has make any kind of impact or knowledgeable thing to say. Everything is because he hustling. They may want job. That's all. Guys, they are their hustler. Gluttons. Yeah, or leech. So those kind of people, you don't need them. And now they're the one that make the party, that the party make them. So if the party decide today they should go, let me find a place, go sit down somewhere. There are more young guys, very eloquent and learned, more than Barbara. I've been saying him talking, he talk a lot of rubbish because, you know, that's the side he want to go. And on the line of, you know, we are hearing something about the Supreme Court, or I don't know who it is from the Supreme Court. That is laughable. Are we playing fun? When George William mother was being cursed, a whole generation was being cursed. Did the men take military people to go send to somebody to arrest them or so? You're not talking different thing, but somebody causing you. But when man calls or power calls are being issued, and you know, like somebody going to somebody for, are people crazy? Come to the U.S. Let them come late. They will come here and see how people can cause even down to the president. Then you can talk about somebody cause your mind things, so you should somebody, you know. Don't make the court to be laughable, man. You know, this is that is crazy today. You know, that's the craziest thing I ever heard. That somebody calling, I don't know now. That man, they made him set a criminal. In fact, the prophet he made, they call him prophet. That man is a devil punished. That's how I call him. That you call him a prophet. A crazy man like that will insult people, mothers and fathers. Yeah, traditionally, among ourselves, we respect our elders, our mothers. And this is when people doing no kind of thing on show. We don't want our people, our children hearing it. One Yaka Kolumba and the rest of the guys were insulting the president. We don't want our children listening in to be something accustomed to. That's all. But there is no way in the law that you're going to say somebody calls your mom, calls your pa, you're going to take them to court. Are you crazy? That what the Supreme Court ain't got nothing to do? All the problem they got over there were breaking down houses. They can't resolve those things that somebody calls him mom or pa calls that the one they're going to talk about. All the cases are over there, they ain't got nothing to pay attention to. They're breaking people's houses down, people are sleeping in Supreme Court ain't got nothing to do with that. The lane issue then at the guy with the barrack and things. Supreme Court ain't got nothing to that to say, no, these are our people who want to hear the case or want to probe into this. You ain't got nothing to resolve that ma and pa cost thing you can't go sit down to do. That's what the Liberian people paying you guys for. But anyway, they are all in the pocket of their paper Bokai. So they will go resolve that.
Okay.
God bless you all, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Let's see if we can take it from this Lone Star line. Let's see. Okay, this person been hanging on. Oh, I just lost you. You can put the calls through to 0776 104 104. Okay, let's see if we talk to this one. Okay, we got you. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you call us from?
Thank you, my dear brother. And let me say good morning to my big brother Tony. And also Mr.
Solomon, Mr. Reeves.
Mr. Reeves.
Thank you very much, brother.
He wants to call me We Nation, that's why.
No, seriously, the two people, they very, for me, I've known many Liberians also. They are curious, zero admiration when it comes to their loyalty towards country. For people to have putting their focus on their country, no matter of one of the working somewhere, gathering for somewhere, but they put it aside and focusing on the progress of their country. So people are telling I should give it to you guys over there to the full years. Look at my undiluted salutations as we report our respect to our senior, our leader. I have my undiluted salutations. When we for the American nations, I'm focused. Robert.
Calling
you this morning for
no designation. Welcome, Poga.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. And also, for the effort, also, you also applying. You see, when people talking about, if I can make my own persecution, it's grace yet. Grace yet. It's too embarrassing as the chief justice want to degrade himself or to embarrass himself. To say you call it somebody because they fought you or they made statement against you. That's one of the craziest action or the craziest or the thinking of the chief justice. We all the chief justice when somebody said he drank liquor. But you were really your opinion. If somebody used that kind of injected on him, the chief justice, I can remember, if my memory can set me out of the rat. If I can remember the chief justice, somebody he rather your opinion. I mean, his opinion for something that he know that is right. And somebody went after him, but insulted him. What he did at that time? But because the person from UP, the person was supporting the ideology of UP. But you know what I'm going to say? It's not about me backing for Prophet King. Because actually, everybody got on the character and he did it to Malam or the phone or in particular. And somebody said, when they take the match of it, it's a freedom of speech. So anything happening, so I'm backing Prophet King. But for them to look at this movement, that's one of the craziest or division of people were taking. But that's not the very issue I call for. I call for the issue of insignificant parasite, a leash, somebody that was living on the problem of CDC and the existence of CDC. You know what people talk about the people, the people of CDC cannot tell you them. The people that are taking their needs. our GCF, our better common factor, is the people that are breaking the news. Our focus, that the party focus. But as people are today say, and I want you to play to the core. Can you let's come fight to be party or your masquerading with get that down to your signature. You do your movie with yourself. That's signature of him. When Thomas are never happy. Thomas are what just 2 days to go to the purport UP program. 5 more be Thomas. 5 more be the party. It's what made you. It's like you made the party. I want to say the party will miss for print. Even our father, our still not burial. The party will miss for print about him. No thing is said to him. We love him, we cherish him, and we believe in ideology. That's why we fight to bring him back to the presidency. Party will miss for print.
Okay, Poka, you have to conclude.
Let people leak kind of power down there. Our focus now is that our people are breaking their home.
Okay.
Now what the party is focusing on now? Now one wish that we're focusing our benefit here, even living on the extent of CDC. But I will thank you very much for the show, and we're always here to make sure that our people or the credit that they purported rescue are going upon it. It's just a job that we initiate the credit capital for the after you have been victorious.
Thank you so much, Poka. Thank you so much, Poka. Oh wow. Call us on 0776 104. Let's see if we can take it from this side. Let's hear you.
Morning, how you doing, Master?
Masisi.
I just on the land this morning.
Let's hear you, Masisi.
How you doing, my sister?
Doing Bakari. Your money, my people, now you're coming out, my children.
We found.
That's why I want to ask my question. Now you go to your seat level high. There's freedom of speech in this country now. You get corona. But we are that small marker, and we're very perfectly. Just about them, just what they call it perfectly, but me I call it rookie. The woman
That is Devil Key, not Prophet Devil Key.
that they will welcome you, love you. For such a woman. What the hell they call it perfectly? They you get better people level. The greater old devil is the one that turning out today. What do you want to call it? There's no freedom of speech in this country. You should get Keita all the judge and say what they get to the people level. And they only wanted the man to their home. You get Keita. Secure that case out. They need meaningless, they useless, put it out. I'm freedom of speech that is very mind. Yesterday, what your mouth, your way is not given. For me, and I need to guys to be anything that just foolishness they want to do. Foolishness. No system that is. Perfectly are free men in this country. Not a water perfectly. The way you do it, we are able to apply for it.
Yeah, sure.
He can even give you money.
Yeah, sure. Masisi. Okay, Masisi. Let's see if we can squeeze at least 5 more calls. Yeah, don't call it a day. 5 more calls. Let's hear you. Your name or you call us from?
Yeah. I'm Eric.
Eric, 30 seconds.
Yes, concerning the Justin, I'll let you call him, I'll let you put a problem. Yeah. You know, bro, concern that the government is including the judiciary. Where was the Chief Justice back then when he that called to the Supreme Court and said something happened between private citizens, the key act, set them free that no one can summon anybody. So for me, I'm not 100% I'm against, what these people may be doing, or, insulting on the social media, or we should always go to the bit. When you see something not good to this, for you, it shouldn't be good for John Brown. He sat in the country and then they gave or Justin a fish, and he was even insulting someone at that time current or sitting president and sitting first lady, including vice president of FEMA. How deceptive these people are. But I pray that the Justin man, then he's sleeping in jail for rudeness.
So okay.
I want you to sleep in jail for rudeness, and all those things would clear from the act. All those nonsense that everyone just keep trusting you. And we are the president that almost all of the authorities will use against it. Yet instead, you see, let it speak in front of that we administration, they establish that this is a pushing thing that will put it.
Okay, all of that on the line. All of that on the line. Let's take this other quarter. Let's hear you. Your name and where you call us from.
Hello?
Your name and where you call us from. Okay.
The whole country just losing teeth like the other caller said. What the people should talk on is get talk on it with the talk kingdom. Not necessarily.
Okay.
We know that my brother feels right.
Yeah, sure.
You know that for the key, and you get covered in the past. So you get covered for the key and others. So when you saw the job, we are right here. Everybody was celebrating,
Okay.
But now you're carrying the case down for somebody to cost the man for personal. And you are very important when you're the person appoint the Jesus. So while somebody insult the mother, then you try to say they should summon the person. So the one thing that Papa doing is just doing your own power because the Papa was equal and you say corrupt. Why don't you make your choice and then you beg for your son to be my answer? Why? That is the question the man talking about. So the man said, everything happened, then you'll bring out. So the one thing is that, just know that Papa will go. But if you're happy in the party, not just someone that not want to do that, so the whole ball can't have just Papa will not say what it. When the kids from a kid and bring out, a lot of people are more want to bring it home. If they're talking about the kids who want to get after money, so the whole thing now is like therefore you just Papa kid to bring home the kids out because they're not about a home.
Okay, thank you so very much. Tunis, you heard the course. Yeah, you guys heard the course. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. We thanks all of them. They did well, but let me send control to you, Solomon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Many thanks to the callers. It is sad that some people they gave their services to do public service work. Talking about the brother that called from St. John, from district number 2, that they've been working for all of these years without being paid, and I can attest to that. Most of the people that work in the city ordinance, especially in Grand Bassa County, only the major people that have positions, like maybe the city mayor and some other maybe prominent people, that they are the only people that can get some stipend, some pay. But the rest of the other people who are doing the work over there, they are not ready. They are not actually on the payroll. Sometimes, in the case of We Nation or Western City, sometimes some of us we used to help out so that the mayor will be able to do something for the people. But what he was saying, there's a lot of truth to it. Yeah, but with that being said, I want to thank Mr. Tunis for confirming, especially what my wife said to me before. You can be in a party and go against the party, so you either be independent and things like that. So as from tonight, I want to declare myself as an independent person, even though I was once fully a member of the Unity Party. So I'm going to declare myself as an independent because I love Liberia, and if CDC is doing something wrong, I will talk about it. They're doing something good, I will talk about it. Unity Party, same thing. Any party, same thing. So I'd rather be an independent voice for Mama Liberia and also for the United States. Um, so I would rather do those kind of things uh, for the betterment of society, the betterment of countries. Again, thank you very much for your calls. Liberia is what we have. This man, we the Liberian people, we don't know the difference between curse. Uh, when we hear about curse, we say that profanity. Curse is not profanity. Profanity is different from curse or cursing. In the Bible, we have Balaam. Balaam was a cursing a prophet, and he used to cast condemnation on people that nothing good will come from other you, this and that, and that's what they call cursing. It's a defined proclamation of a word. What he does is infinity insulting people. So he's not cursing. That is a big difference. But thank you, Tunis, for the opportunity. Thank you, Gerald. So with this being said, I will be leaving you guys because I have to.
Before you leave, I just want to say that you have just added 15 years to your age
Thank
by
you.
you going independent.
Yes.
Added 15 more years to the length of your stay on earth.
I'm independent for Liberia or not. I'm not independent here for America.
No, I'm talking. We're not talking about America
Okay.
politics. Man. You made it clear. You say from tonight you are no more unity partisan, neither sedition, but you are independent.
Yeah, independent.
Okay.
Yes. So I
Understood.
want to make that open. In fact, let me to Mr. Erasmus Williams, my fellow partisan, the diaspora head in Liberia. Hey, as of tonight, I am an independent. Even to the other people that know me, I'm gonna go independent just to save whatever I need to save the party. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that so much. We appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, thank you for those who have called. Let me see. We got some comment here. We forgot about the comment. Can you give us time to take the comments, please?
They get plenty of light today. Corona going. So, all
Let
right,
me
guys.
see.
I'll talk to you guys. I'll run.
All all
Okay.
right. Now be careful. Dress appropriately. I beg you. We love you. If you don't love yourself, then
When
your
you see me
business. But we
walking,
love
the kind of crow. When you see me walking, you say that boogie man
you.
or boogie man.
Okay.
All right,
Your
guys.
shoulder don't be hating you.
No,
Okay. All right.
I
Take
can wear
care.
full long johns, then some other stuff. All right, Tony.
Okay. All right. We got Samuel Kofi. Samuel Kofi here. He said, we are 2029, sure. Henry, my man, Henry T. Joe Too Jr. from Cordwell. I said, good evening, my friend, my Freedom FM family and the nighttime Spain crew of Radio LIB from Staten Island, New York. With our weather report, man, Uncle Tunis, yes. Always giving us great information about our weather report, conditions, and thanks for your great work. Thank you too. We got Terry Kone. Good evening, Freedom FM family. I'm following you from Rana Street. We got Abraham Kruma. They say I'm following from usual iron factory community resident. We got Sila and Wanya is a monitoring closely from GSA Road Community, Painesville City. Thanks so kindly for the update. Thank you too. You are welcome. Junior Joseph Warner. He said, good evening, Freedom FM family. I'm following from my area in Cornwall, Graceland community. We got Darlington Road. Good evening, Washington. I'm watching from District 18, New Jersey, Oldfield. We got David Tui. Good evening, Gerald, Tamba, Morris, Junior. Then the man like you. Give me your full name. So
Yeah.
the man make me to know the country you come from. Now I know.
I have on Lovakando.
But the time I need there.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time your name identify you.
Mhm.
You know. And good evening to your panelists. I am David Tuatu. I'm watching from the borough of Kuta, precisely to win community. Thank for your services to Mama Liberia. Isaac versus Sumo. The Sumo too might be from Lofa. Sometimes it's not really. Hello, I'm Isaac Sumo, following from FDA community. Long live Mama, my president, George Weah. We got Mariam Krumah. Good evening, my nighttime spin family. I am following from my resident in Cinco, P. Marcus Davis. I'm following from Brookville, City, Morton Concerned Community. We got Abdullah Dassing. Good morning, Freedom. We got Melvin Sui. Liberia is just a different country in West Africa. So true. Freedom FM 87 for the nation to support the station energy. Please send wave us Momo, send wave or money to the number is there 055 542 9679. The number again to support the station is put here or it's not something that I put myself, it's on the chat room. I think it's pinned here. The number to donate to is 055 542 9679. Again, 055 542 9679. That's the number to donate to. Please don't forget that. My people here, thank you so much for joining our show tonight. You know, our show come at the time that you are about to go to bed, but you still find time to join the conversation and pay contribution to it. We appreciate that. You're supposed to be asleep by now, waking up tomorrow to go about your businesses. You guys did very well. I know it's very hard over there right now, even though your people, y'all were so happy, y'all were telling, I don't know, everything you tell all that you lie behind it. You say electricity was stable. And we go too far again, you start complaining.
They say that Choria made electricity was not stable, but we came after 6 months. Electricity is very stable. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody was happy. That two things they were posting up. They said the electricity is stable and the rice price is stable and the gas price is stable. But still, when you go to a restaurant, the prices of food stay high.
High, sure.
Okay, even though the rice price, then where is the stableness now we're talking about? You know, the gas price is low, but the fare are not stay lower. They stay high. Why? You know, you ask yourself this question when you're boasting, you're throwing this thing in our faces. You need to ask yourself, why? You still paying the same money or even more to travel from one end to another. You get into a restaurant, you still paying high prices for food. Nothing changed yet. Then you're telling us that things are okay. When things are okay, these are the major bread and butter thing, then it can be solved quicker. Okay? So, my man, thank you so much. You thought I was not coming. You know, when you're coming from work now, my man, your car said can feed the cool. I tell you the truth. Wow. Yes. Some people, I think, I'm driving a very high-end car. But some people believe me to start their car in the morning this time. Ask any of that. It can take time. Sometimes some people car can't even start.
Wow.
But the kind of cool I'm telling you about. Don't never in your life visit America at this time of the year. From December, January, February, when you want to visit America from mid-March to November. You will enjoy your life and you have nobody will complain. That time stay, we got good weather. But from December to March, mid-March, or the entire March, don't visit America. You will think somebody with you. Why they brought you? Because even for me to come pick you up on the airport, I will come with a jacket, heavy jacket for you, heavier than what I'm wearing because I'm used to the cold. But you coming to hit it. You will think somebody swear you to bring you on the side.
Wow.
Yes. So when you come to America, make sure do not come December, January, February, March. Don't come. Even the ticket open, tell the airline, say I want to travel April. Okay, this is a warning from me. I live here more than 40 years in America. So there's not too many things I don't know. And when the first book I held in my hand when I entered school building in this country, it was a weather book. It was laying on the book, that was laying on like this on some small table. When I entered, I was going for some entrance. And the first book I touched in my life, all my witness, it was a full system, the full weather system in this country. I don't know for one reason I took that book, but that was the book I took. I read through it. That's how I know that full system, full weather. There's full system here. We got fall, we got winter, we got spring and summer. And all it can rain. Oh, rain season never. Any of the 3 month weather, it can rain. Summertime it can rain, wintertime it can rain, fall. Fall is supposed to be, spring is supposed to be the rain season because that's when the rain will come. Then all the trees, flower grow, the leaves will go back. Right now the tree then empty. That's skeleton all over the city. But around April, then it all starts coming back to life. Okay, so that's it, man. Thank you so much. And I send you a music on your phone if you look at it.
Okay, no problem.
Next time when you come, please play that music for me.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, and the music you sent me the last time. I was looking for that new music for George Ray. I think you remember during the time there was some celebration.
The HQ groundbreaking. Yeah.
Yes. So please, that was not the music. I told you the music. There's some music they play. I just forgot the name. But please. Anyway, thank you again. We see you Monday. Next Monday. I think next Monday will be very close to fast month.
Yeah, sure.
In the fast month.
In the fast month.
So if you didn't see me that night, then I might be praying in the mosque.
Fasting.
The very night we start, I gotta go to the mosque. The rest of the night I can do it home. But first night of the fast month, all of us have to report to the mosque to start the fast from there. Again, thank you so much. You got anything to say before I leave?
Well, nothing much. I just want to say thank you so much. Let God carry you and let God be with you in everything you do.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, it's a prayer like that coming from a nephew. I don't know who cut your hair today. You posting your Okay, my man. Have a good night.
Thank you so very much. So, folks, this is how we come to the end of today's edition of the Nighttime Spain. I've been here with Mr. Superman Hashim Tunis and Mr. Solomon Baga Reeves. We were here bringing you the best, informing you about happenings within Mama Liberia. Well, folks, my name is Gerard Morris. Until I talk to you on the Nighttime Spain, will be next Monday. Goodbye from my end.